Have you ever kept a friendship going, not out of joy, but out of habit? Or have you ever wished for a deeper, more honest connection, but you didn't know where to start? If so, you're not alone. Hi, I'm Tom, and welcome to the Dopamine Factory, where we aim to understand life and craft happiness. And today we will be talking about friendship, one of the key pillars of a happy life. For many years now, I'm in the fortunate position that I have some really good friends. But I still lively recall the days that I was hanging out with people that were not kind to me, that were not supportive to me, and that did not truly want the best for me, wasting my time basically and impacting my happiness. So in this video we are going to address topics like what actually makes someone a good friend, and how can we become more intentional about who we keep into our lives and who we keep out of our lives to create more capacity for new connections, growth and happiness. Let's dive into it. At its core, friendship tends to build on three elements. Number one, shared values. Do we care about the same things? Element number two, shared interest. Do we enjoy doing the same things? And element number three is a compatible personality. Do we as persons click? If you only share one of these three elements, it's probably hard to build a true friendship. For example, as a child, you might share your passion for Lego with someone else, but the moment that kid starts stealing your Lego pieces and builds a bigger tower than you, aka he probably has slightly different values, then you might soon consider playing with someone else in a different corner of the kindergarten, right? Two of the three elements form already a stronger basis for friendship. For example, if you have shared interests and a shared compatible personality, then you can already become great party buddies or gym buddies. Sure, it's still annoying that that friend causes some problems now and then because you don't share the same values. And it's also a pity that that person never picks up the phone when you most need him. But I think we all had that childhood friend or that student friend that was just super fun to hang out with for as long as it lasted. At the same time, it can also be that you have shared values and a compatible personality, but not shared interests. And with those two elements, you can already grow a good friendship due to your meaningful conversations and due to the fact that you truly understand each other. You will probably just not spend so much time together because you do not really like doing the same things, right? But when all three elements align, shared values, shared interest, and a compatible personality, that's really the sweet spot of friendship. And those are the friends that support each other, that enjoy spending time together, and have plenty to talk about all the time. And those are obviously also the people that you like to keep close to you all the time. But now here's the hard part. Probably not all of your current friends live in that sweet spot. And many of us are often still holding on to people that no longer truly fit. And that can be a problem. Let's address this with a metaphor. Imagine you're going on the long trek through the mountains, and everything you need to fit into a single backpack. So what do? You pack carefully, right? So you take warm clothes to keep you warm, you take a compass or phone to guide you, you take food and water to survive, and maybe if there's still space, you take an e-book or a card game for some pleasure. But what do you not take for sure? Dead weight. Like things that are heavy and serve no real purpose. And why? It's quite obvious, right? Because you need to carry that unnecessary weight all the time. and it also takes the space you could have used for something else. Friendships work much of the same, where life is your backpack and where every relationship takes up space, in time, in energy, in emotional attention, which are all really limited resources. To be precise, psychologists suggest that we can generally maintain about 1 or 2 best friends, who are like the people closest to heart and you spend roughly 50-60% of your time with. 3 to 5 good friends, people that you see occasionally or you just have a click with. And then we have a small margin for some casual friends or acquaintances. But that's also that, right? That's your social backpack. And when it's full, it's full. So we need to be critical on what's worth carrying and what is not worth carrying. And to reflect on that, I developed a simple 2x2 framework which centers around 2 simple but truly honest questions. Question number 1, is this friendship still fun? Like, do I generally enjoy spending time with this person? Do we laugh? Do we relax? Do we have meaningful conversations? Do I feel more energized after I spent time with that person than before? And question number 2 is this a healthy relationship? Like, does this person truly want the best for me? Do they also respect my boundaries and values? And do they show up when it truly matters? These 2 questions then ultimately lead up to a quadrant with 4 types of friendships, which I will now discuss in a bit more depth. Firstly, we have the dead weight. And the dead weight are friendships that are neither fun nor healthy. And as such, you can also truly ask yourself, when there's no joy, when there's no safety, when there's no growth, why are you still carrying those people? And also ask yourself, would you, if this connection didn't exist already, still start over again? We probably know the answer, right? Then the second friendship category are the fireworks. And this goes back to what we discussed earlier with friends that bring excitement, that bring fun. They are super nice at wild parties and nowhere to be found when life gets hard. I personally also had many of those in my student time, and I truly think there's nothing wrong with that. It's just important that you have clear expectations, enjoy the moment, and then probably move on afterwards. The third category are the old ropes. And these are often the friendships from the past that you might have outgrown. Sure, you wish them the best, they likely wish you the best, but when you're together, it feels more like an obligation than a connection. So it might be worth considering to just let these friendships quietly fade away. And then fourthly, we have the compasses. And these are the truly rare and valuable friendships. These are the people that make you laugh, that make you think, that make you feel better. They show up, they support your growth, and also they celebrate your wins. And these are clearly also the friends you like to prioritize and keep super close to you, because friends like this don't show up that often in life. Which brings us to the question, how should we best pack our backpack? And how do we make sure that we carry what truly matters while still leaving room also for new, meaningful connections? And the answer to this starts with a real, honest reflection from your side. So just take the quadrant and take a quiet moment for yourself to ask, who are you carrying right now? Like, are you mostly carrying that weight? So friendships that drain your energy and weigh you down? If so, it might be time to repack your backpack and let go of what no longer serves you. Because empty space has still so much more happiness potential than a backpack full of rocks. Or are you already carrying a few strong compasses? Like the kind of friendship that guide you, that support you, that lift you up? If so, really hold on to them and nurture those connections with care. Because friendships like that don't come around that often. For me personally, it changed everything when I started to look more critically at who I spend time with. And at the beginning it was a bit confronting, but I was finally seeing clearly which friendships were really helping me grow and which ones were quietly holding me back. And once I honestly observed what was going on in my life, it became also so much easier to set more healthy boundaries, to have more honest conversations with people, and to repack my backpack in a way that it felt lighter and not heavier. Like, life is just too short to spend time with people who do not genuinely care about you. And at the same time, life is so deeply rewarding if you spend more time with people who do. So give yourself the permission to repack. Create space for better friendships, and with that, shape a healthier and more fulfilling life. So, what kind of friends are in your backpack right now? And have you ever considered repacking it? I really love to hear your story in the comments. And if you made it this far anyways, please consider giving this video a like or share it with someone that might benefit from the message. It's also the best way to make the channel grow, and it's for now your unique opportunity to still give me a spike of happiness today. So, thank you for watching. I love to see you in the next one. Much love, Tom.